let's say I take out my girl, Hamba. She has 6,000 rand. I have 300 rand.
Yeah.
The bill costs 250.
Yeah, you
Food
see.
is paid.
Fun. Beautiful.
Up with the McD.
You know me. You know me. Ladies and gentlemen, back at it again with yet another episode of
Yes,
2000
sir.
Perspective. And it has really been an extremely embarrassing, long time since we shot the last episode. Okay, not long because it seems like I'm exaggerating.
Yeah.
But otherwise, it's still your boy from Limpopo, a proud Limpopian, Fanakodina Mune, ZZP. That is not in ZP. But otherwise, the name is constantly never changing. Papelo Madimeja often, but those who know me personally call me Abu McDonald.
Yes, sir.
But you can have me for breakfast, lunch, and supper, and you can like me. Otherwise, I'm not running away.
Yeah.
From
Sanbonan in Zambaba. Ladies and gentlemen. Batsina bangisha, batsina bankulima, batsina banganatela batike. Nglenbatsana sango mineke. Ibele kai mbumalanga la kuya kona sad. Ladies and gentlemen, this was the name and being a blessing. It's part of the game.
Damn, this guy is good.
Once again,
Yes,
we're
sir.
not rolling alone with the brother from Mahike and the brother from
Today
Mafia.
not alone from Maftown, but yeah.
Issue.
Nako. Okay, no,
Going down
take
today.
it.
You can feel it.
Take
Yes,
it.
sir.
Take it.
Yes,
It's yours.
sir.
Hey, what's good, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy Just Cat from Maftown representing in this podcast
Day in and day out.
All you have to do is
Let
let
us
us
in.
in. How?
Like,
comment,
subscribe.
Except everything.
The works.
Everything, Baba. Everything.
Like I said earlier on, today is
Special day.
another
Special day.
fellow Maftonian.
Issue.
Nako.
Fellow Maftonian, take it away
Okay.
and tell us about yourself and your beautiful town called.
Beautiful town. Beautiful town. I don't know about this one.
Wait.
Okay, it's fine. Okay.
Sasa kusina ndo kulima ngemathuli nami.
It's
Language, Yama language, you see, yeah.
You mean that? Okay, it's fine.
So, hey guys, it's Gia here all the way from the Cape Town town of Northwest, which is Mafikeng. Actually, it's Mahikeng, so yeah.
The people must know. The
People
people
must
must
know.
know.
Masses must
But
know.
otherwise, alongside her,
Yeah.
And-
Yeah.
he's been here before.
Yes.
You guys know him.
Yeah.
But otherwise, let's just give the reins to him.
Yes,
The
sir.
inaugural.
The inaugural, yes. Their introductions are putting pressure on me. Yes, how about their introductions are fine. I should keep up to their standards.
Tempo.
But I don't need an introduction.
You don't need an introduction.
Yeah.
The people know you.
I am fire
But otherwise,
myself.
for those who don't know you,
Yeah. Oh.
you are fire yourself. Bro. You are fire yourself.
Yes. This is the inaugural.
Yeah.
Mr. Kwayana.
Yeah.
Mr. Kwayana. I'm not a guest, but I'm
A gentle brother.
No.
People
Yes.
must know a gentle brother. A gentle
Yes,
brother.
yes.
Who's not single but looking.
Issue.
Okay, but that's a point for another thing.
He's not single, but
you know
he's
my
lucky.
introduction was chai. The rest I don't
You're not gonna adjust to anything. And otherwise, given the setting behind us today, you know, as all of our episodes, they are always all spontaneous. So we have someone, you know, behind the camera. I don't want to use the
Gabian.
ghost lady because we're gonna be like.
Yeah.
Okay, let's just let her do her thing behind the camera, just you know, so people can know your voice and your opinions as we go through.
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am?
But see,
Hi guys, my name is Ambessa. You probably know me from what episode was
They just. It's been a while.
it? Yeah, it's been a while. But yeah, I'm glad that you invited me today to discuss this topic with you, as they're going to say. So yeah.
Man.
So yes, as I had said before, it's been really a long time. You know, like we haven't shot an episode in such an extremely long time. And shout out to my boy Avishi. I see you, son. So he sent me this voice note like I think 2-3 months ago, and then I forwarded it to them. They mized, but you know. It's fine. You might. It's fine. It's okay. We don't have to.
Avishi, we didn't mind.
It's fine. You know.
We didn't
but
mind.
in the voice note, like we're gonna end. Yeah.
It's okay,
No, that no. Yeah, that one. He has a lot of hit records. But otherwise,
You're not going off track, yes?
Anyways, I've been thinking about like y'all's topic for your next topic for the podcast, gender roles in a relationship. Like in this day and age, do you like hold up your partner to those expectations out where now this gender, this is what you should do.
But otherwise, my boy sent through a voice note. He said he was having an interesting conversation with his friends, and then they were basically, I guess, somewhat arguing about whether in this day and age right now we feel like gender roles are still a thing. In marriage, in relationships. As much as we had said in the previous episodes, which we really are trying to deviate away so much from the cliche of Mjolo and Ama 2000. But I guess we are here back again. But at least this time around, it took us 3 months to mice the Mjolo topic. So today we're gonna be touching on it again. Or in this day and age, do we really feel like gender roles are still a thing? Okay,
But
they
gender
are still a
roles
thing, but okay, they are a
only
thing.
relevant in
But are they relevant? Okay,
Not
okay, in
only-
relationships,
yeah.
specifically
In
work
heterosexual relationships.
Yes.
everywhere, not only
Okay, but mostly,
tribal,
yeah.
everything.
But
Like,
mostly
when you talk
heterosexual
about
relationships.
tribalism, then
Because
yeah.
homosexual relationships, I personally wouldn't know how the
Sports,
dynamics
world
work.
of sports.
Okay, yeah, okay. It's like, okay, gender roles in general. Okay, let's just go with it like that. Okay. So since you are very opinionated,
No.
okay,
The
take it
boys,
away.
the boys
No,
on fire. The boys on
No,
fire.
the boys on fire, so you might as well take it now.
No,
I mean-
no. Observe protocol, Madinich.
Okay, educate us, educate us,
Protocol of
Educate
Yeah,
the masses,
yeah.
brother.
educate the masses.
Miss Kia, take it
Do
away.
you really feel like gender roles are still a thing? Are they relevant in this day and age to begin with?
Well, I came along with this other case I was working with like recently, and it was the fact that not even our government laws are able to protect us from like what's happening in other cultures. I don't mean to be rude, but then do you actually feel like young ladies should be married and not like be taken out of school and be made housewives, raise kids at like 12 years or 15 years?
Okay, no, that one definitely. But I feel like there is a law against that, because it's actually statutory rape.
But then the law is saying they don't intervene if it has anything to do with religion or culture, which is not fair.
Okay, but that one, like, we're gonna be deviating away from the question because now we're gonna be looking into the cultural
Legal
morals and
aspects,
ethics
yes.
and all that. Like now,
Which I don't know.
see, we have an LLB student here, but that one, that's a topic
Issue,
for another
issue,
day.
issue,
But
issue. My future advocate.
My future advocate.
Sanibonani.
Consent.
Sanibonani, Xi.
So let's start with you. Actually, do you really feel
No,
like
Mina,
in
I
this
feel
day and
like
age,
yes.
gender roles
I
are
feel
still a
like
thing?
they're
Are they
relevant. They're
Okay.
still a thing. They're relevant. It's something that we don't like. We're not gonna ignore at all.
Okay, sure.
Because like even if you get into a relationship with the same like mentality of being we are equal, we do this. There's no the role that a specific person plays. But at some point of time,
Yeah.
like psychologically, let me
Yeah.
go there.
Okay.
Psychologically, there are roles psychologically which will feel like when are yourself
Okay.
that you need to play in a relationship. No one will tell you Urimatimeja. No, now you are here in the restaurant, pay.
Okay.
When you're with no one, will tell- but you
Oh yeah.
You kind of fall into a
Yes,
pattern of like,
but you feel
okay,
like
yeah,
it's
I'll
like,
be the
no.
man, I'll be the woman.
yeah, I'll handle the bills. It's not like
conscious decision.
Yeah,
Yes,
it's subconscious.
it's
Because
subconscious,
conscious
in a
you
sense.
choose. It's like
we are
subconscious.
both. You might allow your partner to pay, obviously.
Yeah.
But when it's already, I don't know who proclaimed it, but
Embedded.
yes.
No, I feel
We
like
are both-
society.
It's
going
society,
on,
yeah,
societal
it's
norms and
society.
standards.
Once
Oh.
again, who is
Society.
Exactly. That's a beautiful
Society
question.
is
We
us.
are society, so we
Yeah.
condition ourselves.
Generation,
The society, I
generation
feel
to
like it's the
generation.
force from outward, like from external force.
But
Right.
then again,
External
are we not
facts.
saying or be your own being? Like, don't let
But
society,
then
don't
there's
succumb
the-
to societal norms.
Okay, it's
Yeah,
hard. It's
so
hard.
what are you saying?
Difficult,
It's
you
hard.
find it's very difficult.
I
Because
think
you're
I-
already in a society, you can't live as
Eh,
one.
yeah, you can't isolate
No,
yourself.
but sometimes you can just choose not to succumb to societal norms while you.
Yeah, it
Because
depends
like, even
on
things
which.
like right now,
It
paying
depends on
in
which.
the restaurant. Like society says, "Uguti, as a man, you have to pay. Dark or blue, you have to pay. But when you get in the restaurant and you see or no, like you see, man, we can actually afford to
Yeah.
go 50-50. Then you, as an individual, at that point in time, you disregard everything you know.
Okay, let's sharp a scenario, ne?
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's say I take out my girl, ne? Hamba. She has 6,000 rand, ne? I have 300 rand.
Yeah.
The bill costs 250.
Yeah, you
Who
see,
is paid?
Fun. beautiful.
I bet my money. I bet my whole money Samo will pay. Only
No.
250 and he has 300.
Yeah, the bill is too
She has 6K.
Okay, why are you paying? Is it
you
because
feel
of
like
how
he has
the
to
waiter
pay.
is looking
No,
at
but you personally, you
Why?
feel like you'll have to pay. But then in this day and age, like, would that be something that weighs on you? That damn, I really, really have to pay.
No.
Or we've come so far as a society that you can think, ah, my girl has 6K. Come on now.
Why should you?
No,
think
it
that-
kind of depends on the
Yeah.
person that you're dating, to
Yeah,
be honest.
honestly.
Because there are some like ladies who feel like no, a guy has to pay the bills at like the
But
bill
you are
at all
having like, I
times.
don't know, 2,000%.
Exactly, but it doesn't matter how much money I have.
A man has to take care
Yeah,
of.
but then if you find someone who
That's
doesn't
just
mind
how
paying
it
if they
is.
have
And
money, then yeah.
I'm agreeing with Amber.
But then, Nangiti, whoever initiates the date should pay.
It's obvious that the guy who initiated the date.
No,
It's
sometimes
not
you follow
obvious.
the-
It's not
Sometimes
obvious.
it's
Alright.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that.
Yeah,
So
but
why do you?
ay. We wouldn't relate. We
And
wouldn't
these are the
relate.
problems you can relate to. But
I don't know
You
what
can't
I'm
relate this, so don't even try.
Ambers, I don't need to lie. Right
these
now.
are problems you can relate to, Mr. Bayana. So you know
No,
your
I'm
standard is
sorry.
rather up there.
I'm
Some of us are
People
still
will be shooting their shot.
NBA 3 points.
Yes.
Okay, Caterpillar. Now it's back to you.
What's your
You were
take?
dodging this.
Me, I feel for like we wanted to like be 50-50. It's basically what Gwen said, but like I feel for in a sense we are contradicting
Contradicting
ourselves because contradicting ourselves because like Pella, there are roles that a female can subconsciously do, and there are roles that a male can subconsciously do. So I feel it's a bloodline basically. Like Hariti, like we can't draw the line and say
But you can.
Okay,
do
but
it.
okay, now let's take it back to the reality of the world.
Sure.
Single mothers and all those, like they are playing the fathering role and the mothering role,
Yeah.
especially when you have a son, because you know subconsciously you wanna raise your son with that be a man mindset, but at the same time there is no man in your life to model that son. So then are you not switching roles at that point in time?
You are, but you are also installing roles in your son. When you want to raise that kid to be a man,
Yeah.
what is a man?
Okay,
Man,
so you
Those
see,
roles,
How do-
wait,
yeah.
That's
what
another
I'm
then
trying
it's
to
a
say is-
subjective thing.
Yeah,
It's a
that's another
subjective thing.
conversation the world is not ready for.
It's a subjective thing. How do you
What do
define
you?
a man?
Yeah, how do you
What
define a
defines a
man?
man?
Well, you see, I mean, I think it's
And like, let's take it.
it's futile to yeah, but I think it's not it's useless to say
To wanna box
to wanna make
a certain
the wife and the
oh yeah.
husband play equal roles. In the
Well, I think Tina,
So,
the mistake
Are you
was
saying
that
50-50 is messed up?
yeah, I don't
don't-
think
you don't support.
No,
You don't-
Mari,
you believe
you
in
as a
the
couple
gender-
can make it work.
We
Come
will,
on.
yeah.
Alright, beautiful.
Yeah.
This man,
Yeah.
it does not believe in 50-50. She
A
believes in
couple,
50-50.
like if you meet
Asabe,
someone who
China.
is compatible with
China.
what you go with and what you believe in, I think you both can make it work. Although sometimes it will be hard because some people will not understand what you guys are doing. But then just be like so content that okay, we understand what our story is, so we don't need other people to understand why we're doing what we're doing.
At the end of the day, relationship is not a public project.
Exactly.
You don't need other people to understand what's
Yeah.
going on inside.
No, I mean, I'm taking
now we are
inter-
fighting for 50-50 outside relationships.
You
right?
can make it
Why
work.
you see?
Because,
Okay.
because outside relationships,
Outside.
there's no 50-50. We go to school, we study a 4-year degree, but I make more than you.
Okay, why is that the issue?
It's a gender thing.
It's a
Again,
gender
gender
thing.
rules.
Gender thing, easy.
So that's
Bro, I mean,
So Gate, you are saying you are fine with men receiving more.
No,
Just okay, no, from
In-
just
we are
your-
talking about in a relationship.
Okay, let's take it
Yeah.
out of the relationship in like a broad spectrum gender rules. Do you actually think it's the right thing to
Okay,
do?
give me a scenario of like
Example right now.
Okay,
Just give
example
an
number one: a man make more money than women. Like Kat and I, for example, Kat can make more money than me, and we're
But
doing the very same
She has
thing.
the same degree.
We are doing the very same thing, but he makes more money than me
I think
because I'm a woman. But he had to pay for like if let's say you buy the same groceries, we're going to pay the same amount. Yet you don't get paid the same.
No,
terms
but
of salary.
again, that's another thing because you are saying you pay the same amount. It's a subjective thing. You meet someone like Wayana in a relationship who feels or a man should provide. Then, if with that reason he can substantiate why he needs to earn more,
But
because he's then gonna say, "Oh no, but I'm the one buying groceries, so by default I should be earning more."
Yeah,
But then if I
society
can-
has
Exactly.
already 10 million provided the house.
Exactly.
But then if I can
that's
provide
what
for
the reason-
myself, then like why do I
No, but
need
that's
to?
the thing. Society has dismantled
This-
that.
this-
Women
this-
from
this-
ages ago have been able to provide for themselves,
This-
but society has
this
made
is
it seem like
a
they're not human enough.
controversial to, because already you are saying, okay, like it's very confusing.
Yeah.
Because, okay, fine, you are also arguing for no. If Ambassador did the same thing and I did the same thing, we are supposed to get the same thing.
Yeah.
But then it comes to the sense of, okay, fine, what if me and Ambassador, they both work at Cash Build? Yeah? Okay, fine. You at Cash Build, when me and Ambassador are both working there, you won't find Ambassador carrying the cement and loading them. You
But
rather
then-
find her at the cashier. Why,
So
is,
we-
why is it that
we
if you want to
taking-
be 50-50?
We're
No,
taking-
okay,
No!
when you are doing
No.
He's missing the point.
No.
He's
No.
not. He's not.
Listen,
He's missing the point.
from a woman's point of view, it's all because of masculinity.
So we are
No,
now we are
no.
basing it.
So there's no 50-50.
So they
no,
can.
Okay, here's the thing, Nick.
On the women's side, it comes again. I was chilling with this person there, somewhere there, and we were doing this thing there. Ne? Okay, fine. So this thing is like this person, like we're okay, fine. We're doing
Just
Just
say
say
it.
it, brother.
So we were chilling at theater, ne?
Yeah.
We were doing a C-section. It's like, look at these women, they're suffering. But when I go to buy 50-50, they want to provide more for the woman. And it's like, are you going to carry the child for 4.5 months? Is it 4.5 months?
Okay,
Yeah,
it's
Are you
4.5
going to carry a
I feel
child
like
for
the
4.5
50-50
months?
law applies
So-
somewhere and then it doesn't
Yeah,
apply
so Gatek, it's
somewhere.
hypocritical.
So
There's
the
no
apply
balance to
umani
it. If
food.
it favors you, then
Yeah, then because
This thing is messed up, you know.
Okay, back to Kat's point, Leoba Kuba, no, like what's this? What women, you mostly find women as cashiers and whatnot, you never see them like what's this loading heavy
Yeah.
stuff and
Yeah, it's gonna
whatnot.
be, yeah,
It's the very same way now, like in like let's say in
Mixing
ShopRite
the
or
Ambassador
something.
with 100 kg.
It's the very same way that you like when you at Pick and Pay, you'll never find it's rare that you'll find a male cashier or something.
Yeah, very. No, I'm not
No.
leaning too much on me.
But
I'm
nah.
not putting any
You
system.
know,
is
you know
messed
why
up.
I
But
said
then
he
it's
missed the
like
point.
Yeah.
Because the way Ambessa made a scenario, it's as if Kat and her are doing the exact same job.
oh
We are-
yeah.
But they are getting different. It happens.
I need to it's
But-
secretive.
Oh, yeah.
Unless if
Alright.
you put it out there, Uguta
Yeah.
making more than you making.
But
Because
they're
when
doing
it-
the exact same
Yeah,
job.
if you talk too
That's
much,
why
hello.
you are-
Okay, yeah, I think
Whether
the cash
it's
build was a
fair
messed
or
up
not.
thing. Okay, let's look into.
It was different from
Man.
Hence I said Kat and I.
Okay, fine.
Because yes, we are doing like we are doing the very same
Okay,
thing, but then after
You're
this, we are
both
not going to get paid the
engineers
same.
there.
Yeah,
We want to get into our building. There's a crivai there. I'm gonna leave that crivai, even though we're doing the same job description, because like you see.
Society expects you to because you are a
Right.
man.
Yeah.
Okay, so here's the issue now. Okay, sharp. Like you're somewhere with your girlfriend, and then like something not satisfying happens, and then like you guys become scared, and then when because you are way too scared than your girlfriend, she should go first, and then we know that it's a man's job to protect the lady. So what then?
Me when I was born, I didn't sign anything.
None of us
Never
said
mind,
we
never
should
sign
do dishes. We didn't sign over to like.
Yeah.
No, but I do my own dishes.
Yeah, man.
I
And
think,
okay.
We don't have a system.
And
No, exactly. So you see, like it comes down to like
Emma,
society and everything.
when
You
you
see the
meet-
example I gave, Gucci. If you now have sons, how do you raise them to be manly,
So,
but at the same time
alright.
enough to do their own chores?
you do your chores.
Some
Yeah.
things.
But then when you meet someone, you expect the person to do your chores.
No,
for
but
you.
right now I wouldn't expect
Exactly.
anyone's
Yeah,
daughter to do my
exactly.
chores because I was raised
But
to do my
then when
own
I
chores.
was not in your life, who was doing it for you?
Exactly.
Exactly. When I was in your life, who was paying for your lunches?
I think we have to understand that
Let's
most
be real.
of the gender roles,
Yeah.
they come from the nature of that gender.
Yeah. Like
Because the male's role to protect, it comes from their obviously superior masculinity and all those stuff. They looked at the traits to say no, a guy is more strong than a girl. Hence, he must protect. You know.
Then you slice, and then it's a problem.
And
And then it don't come.
when it don't come to that.
I'm not
No,
gonna
but I'm
lie,
trying
guys.
to say, Uri, yeah, but some of them, they had a natural logic supporting them. We are in a sense with even women that
Oh,
thing of
yeah.
taking care of the kids. Yeah, but it emanates from their ability to feed the child at a young age. Yeah, but to be able to sort of like things breastfeeding, taking
Oh, yeah.
care, they have that natural instinct, obvious, which you when a kid don't have.
Okay, so I
Not
want to
really.
ask Ned.
Don't have.
Not really.
Okay.
Oh, okay, why?
I'm shy.
Why are you saying that?
No, like there are some women out there who are not actually built like for the house life. They can't. They have no motherly instinct like instilled in them whatsoever.
No,
what
but
they want to do, they want to like they want to provide for themselves.
Yeah.
Okay. You guys just assume, okay, just because I'm a woman and if I have kids, I will just want to settle down, like take
But
care of
it
my
also-
kids,
no,
breastfeed
but
and
there is-
whatnot. But no,
Also,
that's not the
yeah,
case.
For real. And
But
then,
then
Wait,
again,
also
society
it's-
doesn't
what-
work
what-
on individuality.
What is
That's the
it caused
problem.
by that?
but then here's the
What is it
problem.
called?
You find a woman who can like take care of herself, and then when as a man from nowhere you feel disrespected. But then why? Like you want me to lower my standards for you? Although
As
you,
much as it's like that on the female side, it's also reciprocated on
but
the
then
male
I'm not
side.
gonna be
There are
submissive.
men Baba Sabatlin the boxy into the masculine.
Oh yeah, like some men are
Like,
free
yeah,
flowing,
like,
really.
Yeah.
Don't tell me to
where
show
does
them
it
what
come
my
from?
friend-
Kinda everything as a sort of like
we
a
really
routine.
don't know.
No,
And
it's now. I guess it's now our society trying to
Yeah.
dismantle society standards.
Oh.
It's
But this is a
like
tough this is like
Because
I'm
it's
confused.
yeah,
Exactly so,
because
you know,
also
yeah.
there's a saying in Tswana that says mosadi o itshwara ka fa bogale, but then how do you like stand firm in all situations?
I think you should
Whereas-
explain that.
Yes,
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it means that like
this thing, ne?
yeah.
Equality.
It's not a thing. You don't believe in it.
Yeah, I don't believe in
Nah,
equality.
Okay,
I'm
so-
with you, Sam.
I don't believe in equality. I believe in equity. I'm gonna-
Sure.
I'm gonna-
Okay, I get your point. I definitely get your
Sure.
point. Mengwayana,
I'm also with Sam.
you don't believe in equality but equity.
Yes.
Mrs. Silabi.
Oh, but there's something called substantive equality. It's a different form
That's
of
right.
equality.
Okay, educate the masses.
It's almost the
Educate
same.
masses.
Educate the masses, brother.
Yeah, it's more of like looking at to equate the substance. It's practically self-explanatory. So equate the substance of the situation. Like for example, let's say Ked and I'm tall is short, but there's an apple there. Yeah, so obviously, if it was equality, we'll give everyone the same pedestal,
Yeah.
and he won't reach the apple. But now, in substantive equality, you'll give Ked a more higher pedestal
Pedestal.
than mine, so that
So
you
then
can
it
both
can be the same.
beautiful.
like
But that's
the-
literally equity.
That's
yeah,
equity.
that's why I say.
How is it?
Substance,
I wanted
like
to.
you are creating that equity.
I wanted
You
to
are
say-
creating-
Yeah, so it's
not
substantial, like the word
Yeah.
substantial.
Oh,
Beautiful.
oh, it's-
Yeah. So
Beautiful.
can you say it's
So I think what can help us manage, it is for society, which is us. It's
That's that's the ironic part. You are telling society that you are empowered.
Anyone,
You are
Yeah,
society.
also-
Yeah, you take it to yourself.
Yeah, society should if many boy no okay. Blessing, okay, blessing is the male, Ukia is the female, blessing is weak here. What can Kia do to make blessing ever strong? Not Uguti
50-50.
50-50.
Okay, but okay, then again, that goes to the norm dynamic of relationships from ages ago. Uguchi, like the example of Goyana King,
Sure.
you cannot breastfeed, you cannot suckle a kid, you cannot like
But there are
take
things
and
that
all
I
those.
can do.
But there are things that you can do. So now you meet at the point where you need her and she needs you.
Exactly.
She can't exactly
That's why
pick
there are
cement
rules.
at cash build, and when you can, okay, you can be a
Yo,
cashier,
I
but
blessed that day. Moluki about cement.
I win. Mara, I honestly feel like we need each other one way or another.
okay, we
Because,
need
like,
each other, but in a
imagine
50-50
when you're a single parent, like, and you're a mother. Like, have you seen? I don't wanna be generalizing like households which have fatherhood
yeah.
roles
Fatherly
only.
figures.
Yeah, father figures. Oh.
Siyahlaphi.
Okay, anyways, so it's so common to like the house doesn't have order because the woman is not there.
Yeah, true.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Because a woman will bring order, in someone's life.
But
Your
other
main
fathers are
child.
actually doing just fine. That's
We are not
parents.
saying
Not
they
all of
don't.
them. That's why I'm saying we're not generalizing.
But again, there is no way of not generalizing it because society does not work with individuality. Because if we are not generalizing it, then we
Okay.
can say, Guti, there's a mother out there who's raising a son who's the manliest of men, yet he had no male.
Let's
figure
say in
his life.
most instances, okay? Let's just say in most
So
instances.
here comes another thing, ne?
Mhm.
So if a woman loses a husband,
Mhm.
she must stay for a whole year without like not being intimate and not dating. But then a man can only go 6 months. Why?
Okay,
Ngiyayibona
that's
6
culture.
months,
That's
ngiyayibona
culture.
6
Why
months, 3
6
months, 3
months?
months.
No, but that's
3
culture.
months
No,
is
that's
enough.
culture.
Hi, my friend, so like
But again, who's gonna know which when you slept kwa baba Dlamini yesterday?
I mean,
oh no, like
Stop
even when
cheating.
you choose to stick with the thingy, with the surname of
Your deceased husband.
sister husband, then you have to abide by the law.
No, but in theory you have to abide by the law. But what if that night when you are feeling or you
in
need to be
theory,
held?
in theory, yeah.
One thing that is nice nowadays is that we have individual autonomy. You know? Yes.
Is LLP
I-
experience as
Yeah,
well? But
fine.
No,
LLP is
it's
a
that
problem.
we can basically choose to.
But then it
Not-
doesn't actually like give you the satisfaction that you get as if like when you are with.
Yes.
And I
But
know
Bring it back in, bring it back in, bring it back in.
doesn't give you the satisfaction that you get.
for me,
some
like
vocabulary.
That's how they go out to individual. What again?
autonomy.
I was trying to
Autonomy.
say that like there can be these norms about societal
Mhm.
norms about gender roles, but you also have a choice on
Yeah.
whether to follow them or not. And
But you get shunned out if you don't.
Yeah,
That's the
you
problem.
get judged on your choices,
Ah,
and
but
life is all
like
about
Brian
choices.
said, nowadays it's not a big deal.
It's
And
not-
then it
it's
comes
not
back
much of
to
a
the
big
question
deal than
Guti,
in the past.
in modern day now, is our gender roles really
Nah,
relevant? Are they really a
they
thing?
They
not.
are relevant,
They are.
but you
How?
have.
But they're
individual
not too
autonomy.
authoritative in a
Kinda in
sense.
the olden days, you didn't have this individual.
Yeah,
autonomy.
yeah.
Autonomy is talking
That's
about.
what
But yeah, I feel like, man, yeah, I want to say this. I feel like this thing is messed up. And if you can look back, nah,
Yeah.
like I was really, not really shocked, but it was something exciting.
Mhm.
Like in the olden days, we didn't have much female doctors
Mhm.
because females were said to be housewives.
Yeah.
Nah, I went to hospital today. When I got there, like when I was looking around, there were females, like female doctors, like.
Smain,
Yeah,
smain.
and also there's something that we need to understand when you come like to the population point of view. There are more females than males.
Okay, apart
So
from
actually,
that,
this was always messed up from the beginning. of
Yeah,
time.
because that's why you get even cheating. Because we have to share. Because
I will.
So others should stay without.
Yeah, let's think for others. Allow us.
Ah, man, fire!
Sharing is caring. But
So-
again, the ratio is 1:3.
As I was saying,
So
this thing is messed
technically
up.
we should have three.
This thing is messed up to a point to which, if na manje, I remember when I was doing my matric, ne,
Yeah.
the Katisha matric, when I checked for bursaries for this scale, ne,
Yeah.
most of the bursaries, part of the people they wanted was you have to be a female, you have to be this. Now,
No, but I feel like that's society trying to dismantle what society said before.
but so by more.
Yeah,
Le ndaba lena kaGwaya
Now-
substantial equality.
Yes.
But
it was part of the
manje, they are losing the plot because what if there is a major that is more deserving than a female that
Just
is
like
female?
Oprah like initiated the fact that there should be a girls like school. Why not like both
But she might have a
genders?
Frotman.
Yeah.
And
I
she's
think it's part-
she's
yeah,
trying to build
to-
up
to
future
equal
leaders
the-
who are more who are
That's the
female.
thing. Even men need to be like built up.
Ma'am, can you please just touch my hand?
Tell,
Because-
But yeah,
Tell-
because
tell-
I feel like,
you.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's just about neglect.
Yeah.
Tell Tyler Perry to open a school there.
Dear Mr. Perry,
Yeah.
we write this email to you with great disappointment. Mrs. Oprah is doing things and you are sleeping.
Yeah, no.
From
Like-
South Africa.
Yeah, no, but
Yeah,
yeah, okay. I feel like
yeah.
with that, okay, as much as we are deviating away from gender roles things, I feel like these are things we now need to tackle into. Because as much as females, and we are now shying away from the boy child.
Yeah,
trying to
true.
just we're trying to bring up the 50-50 thing, but I feel like as much as you're saying 50-50, we are now focusing so much on the female 50% than on the male 50%.
Give it 20 years, there will be 70.
And then later in life, we look at like the boy has like issues, like anger issues. Where does that come from? Because like he was not giving more attention as the girl child. So this thing is like from way back. Doesn't start like when you're in a relationship. You know, as much as you treat the girl children, then you should treat the boy children like that. Also, if you feel like my brother is supposed to be the one who drives first, then I should also be taught how to drive.
Yes.
You understand? If he like takes care of the garden, then I should do that. If I do the dishes, then he should do that.
So basically, yeah, what you're saying is like it all starts at home.
Abazali.
Because
Yeah,
like parents are the ones
parents
who
are
like who treat
instilling that thing
yes.
into
But
us.
do you do that at home?
Yeah, I need to like.
No, if they tell you,
It's a boy.
if they tell you, I go take out the trash each and every
Exactly,
day, you want
because it's
to.
a boy's job. Apparently, it's a boy's job to feed the dogs, but then
Yo.
now I'm supposed to do the
Time out.
Why
housework.
will you
Watching.
do it? When they say feed the dog.
I hope my dad is watching. Yo, man, feeding the
It's
dog.
so easy to feed the dogs. Because I'm the one who washes dishes, and then I'm the one who takes out like leftovers. I'm the one who sees okay,
The house is
dogs
clean
haven't,
and
like,
what-
eating clammy. Now I have to reprimand you, hey, like you have to feed the
Well,
dogs.
could
you
have
can.
just done it.
You
I
could have
think-
just done
I
it.
Yo, I
think-
hope my sister is watching.
I think it
They are
also
telling
like
you to
it
make sure
also
that one day your husband, for you to make sure that one day your husband.
In fact, what if my husband is not like my parents?
There's a low chance. that
I
it will
think
happen.
like if you have siblings, that's when you experience the discrimination. Like,
Yeah.
okay, my brother doesn't do this, my sister doesn't do this, and whatnot in the house. But then if you're a single child, you basically get to do everything.
Yeah.
You have no choice.
Like,
Not
But
necessarily a
if-
single child. You can have siblings, but if you are both the same gender, then
Yeah.
like you won't actually
Come on,
get to
man.
experience.
You won't actually feel it. But
But-
then if like you guys are different genders, like you'll actually feel it. Okay, like my brother can stay out until 12, and I'm
Going
supposed to
testosterone.
like by the time that like the street lights go on, I must be at home. Why is that?
exactly, but the boy child can arrive
I'm
late
this.
at
If
night.
you- If that was the case.
That's the problem.
Tell one. No,
Now,
what
you will also be
Wait. Exactly.
Who's
Now,
not do that in Talo?
you can also impregnate another person.
You can have children worldwide and
Let's go
who
back to
does
reality,
that?
eh?
No, but I
No, you guys make Cat, you're making it exactly. Cat, you're making it seem like falling pregnant is a one person job.
Exactly.
You're also
And
involved.
you are the one who
You're also involved.
No,
The
I'm
very same way that you can fall pregnant is the very same way you can make someone fall pregnant.
Because you get to decide
I'm
whether
just-
you
I
want to
hear
make
you,
me
ne?
pregnant or not.
No, you don't decide. Sometimes it's a huge thing, but you know,
Done.
I get your point.
Done.
I get your point.
And why is it?
Sometimes
Okay, if I'm less responsible, you have to be more responsible.
what if we are both really responsible?
And why is it do we focus
Okay,
more
then
on
why
female
lady?
contraception than
Cat,
males?
you created
Yeah.
a problem.
So you want
That's
males to have
why
contraception?
they-
No, besides that, they can just like
Yeah, that's the
No,
thing.
absolutely not.
And
Okay.
after Uzawamtalo, the journey moves on. with his
Okay,
life.
wait. Now,
No,
okay.
I heard what you said regarding that thing of when you are raised by you're a single child or
Yeah,
with
yeah.
the same gender.
Yeah.
It's fine. You can learn how to do both and all the chores.
Yeah.
But immediately when in future
You meet
you
someone.
meet someone,
You feel like they should be.
Nah, but I genuinely don't think so. Hey, because I was basically the only boy because my brother is eons older than me. So when growing up, like doing dishes, I never thought of it as a female thing, you know. Because my mother raised me in a way that, you know, you do the dishes, you do this, because you don't have a sister to do that for you. So when you meet someone's daughter,
You see,
that's
that's the
So,
reason.
great.
You see the reason.
that later in life
Because
you're
you
gonna
have
have a
close-
wife to do that for
No,
you.
but I'm not gonna make her do this because growing up, like I never perceived them as a female thing to do.
But
so
you,
now I'm
did
gonna
you
be
hear
able
what
to
your
help
mother
her in
said?
the
I
kitchen.
didn't hear her, but I heard you. You said when your mother, you're washing
No, she didn't
dishes.
say. Me just thinking about it. thinking about it, because society normalized saying, or this is a female job, this is a male job, gender roles again. But then now I was the only child, the only boy. But now she can't say don't do the dishes.
It's
don't
like
do what,
you are bound to
because
do
Yeah,
everything.
yeah,
but
yeah,
now,
forced.
the point I'm arguing with is that you guys are saying, well, at a point in time when you're like 20 something, and you meet a female, that thing is already ingrained in you that I can do my own dishes, I can make my own
Yes.
dishes. So
But
you're not
we
gonna all of a
do
sudden
it.
switch and
We
then
do
I'm
it.
gonna do it because in my mind it's something I
Yazin.
can do.
Yazin.
So even if you leave, I can do it. So
Exactly.
it's that thing you're going to. If you don't do this for me, it's fine. I can do it
Exactly,
for
I know
myself.
how to.
Yazin.
Oh, but
Yeah,
it
it's
all
clear.
then it all comes down to the point about men like become too relaxed when they get into
exactly
a relationship.
that.
Now they now
Exactly.
adapt into the to the normal gender roles.
But that's a
Okay,
subjective
now I have someone who can
It
take.
is the truth. It's the honest truth.
Then it means that you just, if you can do it on your
Yeah.
own, then it means that you just become too relaxed in a relationship.
I hate you.
If you want me to do everything for you, then
And then
no.
Papa, Mama, Masaya,
Guys, I just feel like it all depends on how you were raised, my faith.
Yeah.
It's hard because, like, you know, like from generations to generations, we are passed down male privileges.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Unfortunately, yeah, that's true. Because to be honest,
And obviously you're not gonna let go of your privileges.
sure.
Like you just
Why
gonna-
no?
Man, bega. I believe it all depends on how you were raised. Ne?
Yeah.
Like Comedy Major was raised Uguti, he can do the chores. Even after Sautulumundu, he's still gonna do the chores.
Because it's
Ne?
ingrained in
How
me.
how sure are you?
Hella, let's
No,
not
but that's the
On a
ignorant
scale of
of the
1
fact
over
that
10,
the
how
partner
sure are
also
you?
is
I-
raised in a certain way.
Sure,
No, but
true.
now you see it's gonna be a clash of different
Yes,
upbringing.
how it is so
True.
No, but then that's where communication comes in.
Exactly.
We can talk. We have oral bacteria for a reason. We have oral things for a
But
reason.
then
Okay, oral
okay,
bacteria
that's the
is
thing. eh? You can communicate with someone, but if the person doesn't want to listen
I'm very stupid.
or want to hear what you're saying, the person won't like take note of what you're saying. Because it's just like when you're being reprimanded for the same thing over and over again.
No, but you see now that's you as a person. You are just a questionable human being. If you choose not to
Are you
listen.
questionable on?
Pella, right now, can say you and I get in a relationship. You were raised in a sense that basically you were taught gender roles to say you can't do this. If the dogs are not fed, you have to reprimand your little brother to do them. You can't feed the dogs. But the way I was raised is that if I see dishes that are dirty and I feel like doing the dishes, I'm gonna do dishes. And then we get in a relationship. You see now the different upbringings are gonna clash. But now we have obviously you're not gonna do dishes every day.
Yeah.
But now when we get in a relationship, we have to be, I guess, grown-ups about it.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
feel like
And
when,
then now we talk, okay, no, I'm fine with doing dishes.
Mhm.
You were raised in a way that a man cannot do dishes in your presence. But I was raised in a way that if I see dirty dishes, I will do them.
You will
So
wash
now
them.
let's discuss, are you comfortable with just consistently doing dishes? Or if you see me doing dishes, then you see my masculinity going down, you don't sabawal me like that anymore.
alright, let's
So it
just
kind
say-
of depends on the person that
Yeah,
you're
let's
dating. You
just
just
say-
you guys just have to sit down and
It
talk.
depends
Yeah,
on the-
that's
understand.
communication.
And
What-
also, if I could do the dishes,
Mm.
like that's how we go 50-50. It doesn't mean that you have to do what I'm
Yeah,
doing.
there are certain rules.
So if
So
I
what are we
could do
saying?
the
Are we
dishes-
going with equality or equity?
Equity.
I think we can make it.
Okay, no,
it's
layer
all up to, like,
substantial
Substantial
equality.
Substantial
Yeah, so yes, I definitely go with
I feel
substantial
like we're
equality.
getting there. We just need more of the substantial.
Yeah,
things
yeah.
into the
But
The
then
substantial.
let's
masses
not
need
be
to be more
too-
educated. Focused on one side.
Yeah. Because 20 years to come, you're by 70.
No, but the thing I like about what he said, substantial equality, there are going to be times where it favors you.
Mhm.
Because right now, he gave an example with an
Sure.
apple. He's taller than Cat. So at that point in time, Cat needs a higher pedestal
Sure.
to reach the apple and have the same advantages.
After
as
we reach
Guyana.
the apple,
But-
we are
and
at
then
the
we are
equal
back.
Sure.
We are
So
back.
equal
And then
is
there's
equal.
going to be another point where maybe Guyana is less favored, but substantial equality now brings him up. So if we apply that logic, not just in relationships, but everything else,
Sure.
you know, in sports, in whatever, let's rather focus on substantial equality than equality in itself. Because realistically, it's taking to be really, truly equal. So to close it up, we've been blabbering.
Yeah, we've been.
Yeah.
We've missed this, man. It's been a while.
We've
We've
been.
been blabbering. So from my take, to close it off, I guess let's rather move more to substantial equality. But realistically speaking, gender roles do still exist. Their relevance is
Yeah.
questionable for me. I don't believe they're still relevant. We have
But then,
things
like,
English-
guys, we have to consider that there are some people who actually don't mind it.
No, yes,
Like
but
me.
now it's a subjective thing. So me personally, I don't think they are relevant, but realistically they do exist. Some no more anything, just 2 lines.
Out strong.
2 lines.
Yes.
Ngihamba noBabel.
Okay.
Mina, I go with him, but I say gender roles are still relevant.
Okay. Yeah.
I don't want to take sides. I just want to say let's work on making equality work for everyone.
So you still in equality.
Yes.
Why?
He's saying,
I'm
she's
just
saying
equality.
equality,
for
giving
Let
everyone the same
equality
thing.
work for everyone.
Okay.
Which equality? Giving everyone the same thing.
Like 50-50.
Let's go. 50,
Not
So you're
okay,
saying-
like I said, you don't have to do what I do, but you have to help me.
All right, we go out. We see Silja
I will
lunch.
mistake and
No,
grapes.
so it's
Okay, I think like on
6,000.
Monday we go out, you are the one paying, and then Friday we go out, I'm the one who's paying.
Okay,
sharp.
don't argue with it. Don't
Sharp,
argue with it.
sharp,
Let's
sharp.
close it there.
Right.
Caterpillar.
Well, now I think we need to substantiate them in like in the world other than like our personal lives.
Yeah, generally.
In the world, in like general daily world, we need to substantiate them, make them equal. At home, it's subjective, like
Yeah,
you are saying.
let's go.
Subjective,
50-50.
okay, 50-50, 10-90, it's your own business. But
Okay.
like in the world, we need to substantiate it and be equal there because
Alright.
we're doing the same thing. No, yeah.
Janko. Miss Mangwayana, where can the
Applying the
people
same
find
food.
you if you are findable?
I'm not finding
Single but not looking.
Issue.
Well, this time around you're no longer looking. Unfortunately.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, you're off the market.
Yes, I'm sorry.
It's not confidence for me.
Yeah, it's Kia_Silabe on Instagram, and then on Facebook it's Kiamahito Silabe.
Yes, thank you. Caterpillar.
That's it.
Give
Well,
it to the people.
me, you can't find me.
Yeah, too.
I'll find you.
Trust him when he says that.
Trust him.
Trust him when he says that.
He'll definitely.
He'll definitely find you.
Yeah.
Ah, yeah, man, yeah.
Into
He's
what's
giving
up.
out. Some.
Yeah, just drop on the comment if you're looking for me.
Yeah, he'll most definitely find you. Trust me. Ladies and gentlemen, find.
They need to find you.
I
Alright,
think
alright.
everyone knows.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Bopa.
I will put that part to the one. Instagram, blessing_m_sambo. Facebook, blessing sambo.
My blesser.
Issue. Yeah, that's all.
Yeah,
That's all. Mapela bakuthola phi?
I mean, you can't find me. You
I'm
can't find me.
Can't.
If you are looking for me, I will look for you.
Yeah.
Nizothola.
I'll help him find you.
Yes, sir, yes, sir. And otherwise, we are closing it down. You are looking for me, just like Kate. Just say you are looking for a good McDonald's. He will find you.
Issue.
You can have me for breakfast, lunch, and supper. And a piggyback if you feel like it.
We
You
don't-
can have
You
me.
know why?
But otherwise,
How do you have
We are not sure how you
Kate.
Be specific.
No, control yourself. However, it's open
let
to
me-
interpretation. However way you want to interpret it, I'm fine with it. But otherwise, the name is constantly never changing. Proudly that is a game, not in Mujaji.
the correction
From
for me.
Amatika's perspective, it's nothing. Always nothing but love.
Bathina bangisho bathina bakhulu basabangenetela bathi ke ngiledvatsana samba mina ke ngibuyele ekhaya eMpumalanga kunyakana samba. Ladies and gentlemen, this was the name Living a Blessing. It's part of the game. Check out this guy.
Declaring Joe.
Thank-
All clean.
thank-
For the love of the
Peace out.
SABC sends us a subpoena.
It's a
Subpoena.
Subpoena.
Yes.
Yes, thank you for coming. Thank you.